I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and this is your weather on demand. Well, if you had any flags outside today, they were sure moving around. Pretty good clip today. Very strong winds. Here are the peak gusts. These were, of course, not sustained, but this is where we hit the highest gusts. And over the last 10-minute intervals is how that works out. Silver City near the Keweenaw Peninsula, almost 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out that way. Eagle Harbor, also in Keweenaw County, 57-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Cheney, that is also Keweenaw Peninsula, nearly 50, and then Little Girls Point, 40 miles an hour. The strongest gusts were in the Keweenaw Peninsula right near Lake Superior. Everywhere else across the UP saw winds in excess of 20, 25, and even 30 miles an hour. Of course, even closer to Lake Michigan, they had over 30 to 35 mile an hour gusts at times. Even now, they have calmed down a little bit due to the lack of solar heating from the day. It's kind of calmed down, but the wind's still gusting at times 25 miles an hour from Houghton, 22 from Copper Harbor. We have a sustained wind from the southwest actually, out of Sawyer at 12, and then from Manistee at 24, likewise out in Newberry. So these winds are going to stick around for just a little bit longer, particularly over the day on Sunday too. Now, they're not going to be quite as strong as they were on Saturday, but still, if you have any decorations out right in between their Halloween, Christmas, maybe you might want to hold on for another day before throwing them out there. Today we were just 1 degree shy of the record of 54 set back 11 years ago on this date, but once again, another day in November, not a surprise there. Far cry from the average now of 39 degrees. The low came pretty close, 2 degrees above that, and actually the record was 2 degrees. Set back in 1966, sunset tonight was 5:20 in the evening. Wondering where all the Arctic air is. Look at how flat this is. Step out of the way or show you anywhere in purple and really red, dark red, is where the sub-freezing temperatures are. This is way in the northern provinces there of Canada. And with this type of flow, zonal, that goes from west to east, we don't really see an Arctic intrusion anytime soon into the future here. We'll have some changes, of course, throughout the week, but nothing really from the Arctic. So yeah, keep that in mind for sure. 24-hour temperature change, though, we're going the other way actually. 22 degrees warmer in Manistee than we were yesterday at this time. A lot of surpluses, almost 20 degrees across the western portion of the UP, places like Iron River, Iron Mountain, and of course the Keweenaw Peninsula, 21 degrees warmer for Copper Harbor than last night. So with that trend and also with the strengthening southwest winds as opposed to last night, that means we're going to be much warmer than we were yesterday as well. Now, do you notice that the clouds are also starting to thin out across the east? And that might fool you as to why temperatures won't get as low as they did yesterday. But namely, those winds are going to keep on blowing through the night, and that's going to help keep temperatures just above freezing in most spots, and across the west, even near 40 degrees. Playing this out for you on Future View, compacted isobar still indicates very breezy conditions, as the high pressure that was over us on Friday night, continued to move off to the south and east. And Sunday, another mild day, as that will be day number 17 in a row above average. We haven't been below average since October 27th. This is quite a streak we're running, and the month of November is about 12 degrees above average so far. We haven't even hit the one day we hit 70 degrees last weekend. We haven't done that since the 90s, and this could be the warmest November in about 4 decades. There are some light changes coming in the further your pattern on Sunday night into Monday. Cold front, but again, the Arctic air is still going to stay bottled up to the north. This is actually going to be modified Pacific air. So while it will be cooler, cloudier, and even have a chance at some sprinkles Monday morning, it's not going to be Arctically brutal, that's for sure. And temperatures on Sunday will top out in the 50s once again. No record highs, though, as the record is 66 degrees for Marquette. We'll see temperatures rise to the middle and upper 50s across the west, and right around low 50s across the eastern portions of upper Michigan. Your TV 6-day forecast. These temperatures, I think they are certainly worth waiting for. Check out the 50s. 50s on Sunday. We do take a little bit of a hit on Monday, but still, who's going to complain about that? We're in the 40s when average is upper 30s. We do have some light sprinkles contend with Monday morning. Bigger stuff comes throughout the day on Tuesday and into Wednesday. Still not a ton of moisture associated with that as well, but again, later on in the week, we start rising to the low and middle 50s on Thursday. Next weekend, I just want to say this, it looks a little bit more interesting as there is a chance to see a rain-snow mix. Right now, we're on the warm side of this system, but any change in the track could change the type of precipitation.